Hey, what's going on, folks? Good morning, everybody. This is my first TikTok live. I've never been live on TikTok, but I always go live on YouTube. So if you see going back and forth, if I'm looking at you, you're on my not TikTok. I'm sorry, Instagram. Oh, did you guys hear that TikTok follow people might be coming over to Instagram? They call it Insta, by the way. Some of them may come to YouTube. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen, but I do know that something is going on right now where people are trying to run away from TikTok and they're going to show up in YouTube or they're going to show up on Instagram. As a matter of fact, Facebook or the Meta platform, which includes Instagram, announced that they're going to lift the restrictions on free speech. I just thought that was kind of interesting that they're doing that right before a change in administration. Is it something that they're doing to make people comfortable saying something, or do they think they're gonna catch the audience that's on TikTok? I don't know. I just think it's a little bit suspicious that they're changing the way they do business all of a sudden. By the way, I'm gonna need you to do me one thing. If you're on live Instagram and you join my live, subscribe of to the channel. Obviously, for my YouTube folks, you know the deal. All you gotta do is subscribe. There's also a link somewhere in the description below that you can join the channel. When you join the channel, you get exclusive when I go live, right? You get shout outs to during my lives, right? Plus, Happy New Year 2025. If I haven't told you that, Happy New Year 2025. Plus, you get access to merch. What does that mean? That means I come up with some cool merch. I can come up with something that looks like this just for you guys. So you can stay warm. Like right now in Tampa, it's kind of cold, like 41 degrees. Who would have thought that? But it does get cold here. All right. So you can look cool while you're doing whatever you're doing, shopping, at work. You can look cool. You can look, you know, like you're cool. Somebody hooked you up. So the merch link to start taking advantage of some of the stuff I have on my store is below in the description. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today involves obviously cars. You guys know the car industry is experiencing a lot of problems. You guys heard about, Carvana trying to finance 800 plus million, trying to figure out how to do that financing, and the problem that came from actually them having to finance anything to the tune of $1 billion. It appears they were financing people that want either qualified or they were basically giving them cars for overpriced amounts, and now it's caught up with Carvana. So I don't know how that's going to play out. You've also heard about what's going on with Stellantis, which is the parent company of a whole bunch of brands, including Lamborghini, including VW, Porsche, and I think Maserati. They're actually experiencing a lot of problem too. So, with that said, one of the things people are thinking about doing now is buying new cars. They're thinking about actually like hanging out in their car, like basically saying that I'm not gonna pay rent anymore. I want to just hang out in my car. It's called hashtag car living. You guys heard about that? Or they're not gonna buy any cars. If they don't want to buy a car, they're just gonna maybe go rent some kind of a vehicle, and that's all they're gonna use it for. All right. So, what do you guys think about that? Again, remember when you see this live, if you're not already participating, because I wanted to do a very early live, you can still comment. This comment section. You can still comment and tell us what you think about any of the topics. The other thing I wanted to talk about is what it would take to make enough money to quit your job. How many people have to give you money for you to give away the money that you're making to be able to do whatever you want to do, like travel, go shopping, take a vacation? I don't know. You need to start talking about that, right? You need to start talking about what that would mean. All right. What I've done is I've developed an exclusive way for you to do that. So I developed that, and it's 12 catchy phrases. The month of November is first week is pretty much done, right? Today's the 9th of January. The month of January is what I meant to say. 2025 is almost gone. So if you want to know what the catchy phrases are, I'll be leaving a link somewhere in the comment section or in the description to the YouTube video so you can go check them out. Okay. If you want to get the entire plan on how you can use these 12 catchy phrases to catapult your plan for 2025 into success, be sure to check out that link. Now to the problem that people are talking about that nobody's concerned about. The wildfires in California. Have you heard about the wildfires in California involving a whole bunch of celebrity homes up in Malibu? It's not just the celebrity homes. There might be some rich people that are not celebrities, like business people. Their homes are on fire. 50,000 people have been evacuated, or they were told to evacuate. Some of them couldn't because of the traffic jam. They literally had to leave their cars and start walking. And I don't know where they're walking to because there's high winds and fires all over the place. You know what that's going to mean, right? That means people are going to have to rebuild. It's interesting that some people say they saw some flying anomalous objects within the flames themselves on live TV. I think it was from one of those news channels. What do you think that was? Leave a comment below if you know what that was, if you suspect something nefarious is going on, but nobody's talking about it. And oh, by the way, RIP to former President Jimmy Carter. Yeah, it's going to have a state funeral service today. So if you do get a chance to watch that, just remember he was a great president, and he became even more greater after he left office. So rest in peace. So those are the topics I wanted to talk about, right? Come in real early, get you guys looking. Oh, by the way, I was going to tell you too, if you guys haven't been getting sleep, you should. I can see a huge difference in the way I feel because I got a lot of sleep. You can even see my face looks like better, right? So I wanted to just come on and say, hey, Happy New Year. If you haven't heard from me for a while, everything is good. And I'm looking to help you guys achieve your success. Okay. Stay on plan, be motivated, and get what you want out of 2025 and beyond. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sign off right now. But again, if you see this video later and you want to comment on any of the topics that I talked about, go ahead and comment. But please do not put any fake comments or people trying to like sell other people's stuff or some questions about stuff that you know you shouldn't be talking about, right? All right. I'm going to be back again. I'm going to check some of your comments, and I'm make some